Another beautiful day. It's Friday and we're going for a run. Here we go. All right, just knocked out the workout. It was a good one. Made quick work of it, but it was a good one. You know, it's a beautiful day. How can you see them cows? Cows over there. I don't know if you see them or not. Them cows, they out here chilling. So here's the plan for today. Get a good little warm up in as usual. And then we're gonna run 1/4 mile sprints for time. You're gonna run a 1/4 mile sprint. Then you're gonna walk for about a minute, minute and a half, catch your breath, and you're gonna run another 1/4 mile sprint. And you're gonna do that 4 times. Try to keep track of your time, see where you're at, because we'll be doing stuff like this again, see how much better we get. Well, and then we're gonna follow it up with a 2-mile run. Just a nice and easy 2-mile run. It was a struggle for me. My pace was 9 minutes, 1 second for the 2 miles. At the end. But today is a fat burning day. We're getting faster and we're getting leaner today. These kind of sprints, if you're trying to improve your 2-mile time or your 5-mile time or any kind of run times, running these like longer distance sprints really gonna help you. And it's gonna burn a lot of fat. You're gonna be burning calories like you're just a calorie burning machine. So anyways, that's today. Nice and easy, not too bad. You're gonna get out of it what you put in. So keep that in mind when you're putting the work in. Don't half-ass it. Go hard, go all the way. All right, that's all I got for you. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Later. There's the first one. Shit. 131. Not very good. 1/4 mile. That's not very good. Keep going. Is it? Cool. That's about a minute and a half of rest. Time to go for the second 1/4 mile. And here we go now. Come on, Chester, let's go. All right, so after the second 1/4 mile, my time was 1:34, a little bit slower. And all I'm doing is just continuing to walk for maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna do my third set. And I just keep moving the whole time. But try to get my breathing controlled and get ready for the next rep. I get about 30 seconds. Here we go. Here we go with the third set, third 1/4 mile run. Here we go. All right, just did the third set. 1 minute 30, 1 minute 37. Got a little slower. It's getting rough. It's getting rough. One more One more quarter-mile sprint. One more, here we go. All right, we're recording, cool. Fourth one, here we go. Fourth one. Oh man, I just finished the fourth quarter-mile sprint and it was brutal. Nothing but sand. Makes it rough, man. But yeah, that was 1 minute 39 seconds. Now the plan is a 2 mile run. All right, just gonna catch my breath a little bit. Then I'm gonna do a nice 2 mile run. Try to keep a decent pace, but I know I'm pretty smoked right now. So I'll probably just be moving as much as I can. So 2 mile run, cool. Good luck. Good run today, Tesla. Attaboy. Attaboy. What's up, y'all? A little bit of golf cart action today. Hopefully it's not too windy, you can hear me. I'm gonna give this a shot. But today I want to talk about something that may happen, we hope it doesn't, but injuries. Injuries, they suck. Every now and again, it happens. And when you start working out the way we're working out, when you start busting your ass in the gym, when you start pushing it, it's inevitable. You might eventually get hurt. We want to mitigate that. How do we mitigate it? By warming up properly. You'll hear me say it over and over again. Dynamic stretching, dynamic stretching, dynamic stretching. Get the blood flowing. That's one way. The second way is to make sure that we do the exercises properly. And we combine those together, we'll probably be all right, you know? But you may get injured. I had a couple injuries. I had a couple chronic injuries that I was dealing with, and I just pushed through it. It kind of affected the workouts a little bit. I didn't do nearly as many dumbbell carries, didn't do nearly as many pull-ups, many curls, because I was having this elbow issue, you know? It was so bad I thought about pausing and taking a break for a little bit. I ended up pushing through it, but it's one of those things where I can still do things, I can still work out, I can still get everything I need done. So it didn't really stop me from working out. So if you got one of these nagging things, you know, it's a tough decision. You know, how do you decide if I stop working out or keep going? A lot of it is from just basically, look at this boat, look at this boat. You gotta see that boat. That is a boat. I'm just gonna pull over to the side right here. Oh crap, look at this boat. That is a pretty sweet boat. This marina is filled with them. It's pretty wild. But so anyways, again, I got sidetracked, freaking yachts. You may have to decide, am I gonna continue to work? Am I gonna continue to train? Even though I have this injury, and you know, it all depends on the injury, the type of injury, how severe it is. There's a lot of factors here. If you do get injured, it may happen. I want you to keep moving even while you're injured. For example, let's just say you got a shoulder injury. Somehow you got a shoulder injury and we're doing a lot of pull-ups, we're doing a lot of upper body stuff. Maybe you should hold off of that, but what about the running? You can still run. You can still run, you can still do other things, you can still keep your cardio up, you can still do leg workouts. And it's the same thing if you got like a busted knee.
I'm going to do upper body stuff. You know, I can do pull-ups, I can do push-ups, I can do those types of things. So you got to keep moving. Just because you got an injury doesn't mean you just stop working out altogether, right? And what I would suggest, you know, while you're rolling with me in this program, if you feel like your injury is bad enough where you need to take a break, like I said, keep moving, but just stop where you're at in the program, and then maybe next week on the same day where you left off, get going again. You know, maybe it takes 2 weeks. But what I'm asking you is, if you start the program, I want you to do the whole program. And if you do get hurt, if you do get injured, you know, nurse that injury. You got to make the decision. Is it that bad, or can I continue to train? If it's serious enough to where, you know, you have like a severe injury and you got to take a few weeks off, that's rough. You know, now you got to decide, should you just start over again or start where you left off? That'll be tough. It'll be tough to start where you left off if you quit working out cold turkey because of an injury. You know, a back injury, you know, that really screws you for a lot of things. You get a back injury, hell, you may not be able to do workouts in the gym, and you may not be able to run. So that sucks. So hopefully we don't have to worry about that throughout this course, but it is something to talk about. It is something to consider. I hope you don't get injured. I was dealing with some injuries throughout this course, a nagging elbow injury that is what I thought was acute turned out to be chronic. I still have issues with that. I've had a shoulder injury. You see in the military, I've got a torn rotator cuff, a broken back. So I kind of change how I handle working out because of that. I don't go real heavy. You'll never see me go heavy. I've learned my lesson on going heavy. I'm old enough, I don't really care too much about trying to max out or do anything really crazy as far as how many pounds I can push. I'm not going to try to squat as much as I can. That's just not what I'm going to do. It's worth working out hard to me, but there is a risk versus reward ratio there. And when you're trying to bench 600 pounds, you know, which is an outrageous number, I'm just throwing a number out, but when you start pushing yourself to try to do really crazy feats like that, it gets rough on your body. You know, there's a risk versus reward ratio. You got to walk the line. You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, injuries, they suck, but you got to work with them. You know, keep moving if you can, right? If you get a bum ankle, you can do upper body stuff. You can still lift in the gym. You know, what I'm asking you to do is, if you're in the program and you're going day by day, try to stay with me. If you do get injured and you feel like you need to, you know, steer away from the program for a week or 2 weeks, just hop right back in where you left off. So that's it. You know, now I'm just babbling on, but look at this place, man. Look at the daggone boats in this daggone marina. It's nice. It is nice. Anyways, that's all I got. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay out of trouble. I'll see you out there.